Hello there, I am Games Addict Sim, and I've been asked a few times to make a tutorial on how to start on Ultimate Mining Tycoon. So I like to build the circuit factory as a starter and then build up from there. This video is just going to quickly show you. These aren't in any specific order, so if you build a cleaner and a polisher, and then I give myself that little gap because eventually you're going to want a filter in there. And you put in your smither. And then from this, you'll want a crusher and a kiln. You put the bin in there so you can get it all sold. You can stagger the build for this. So you want that smither, and you might need to just throw all the stone that it creates into the bin for free. You don't get any money for it until you can afford the crusher and afford the kiln. And then I'd build the coil maker before the kiln, to be fair. And this is the sort of money you'll start with. It is a slow burning game, but it's quite a nice game. What you're aiming for, once you can, you're going to save up for the circuit maker. Plonk that in. That should allow you to make circuits, and that'll give you like 100% profit on what you were making before. So all that 80 gold on the coil will be 160, and I think the kiln will be, how will they go for, 30, so 60, add them together, add 100%, there you go. A simple iron circuit's 196, so you end up making money quite quick, but as I'm showing here, you will need to add a filter, because you need to filter off your gems. Help. You'll see here in a little bit that I should have made this a bit wider, so if you go 2 more out on that, it'll be ideal for later on. You can go 1 more wide, it'll be fine as well, but two would be ideal. And that's to filter off your gems, you see. And then once you can, and you can afford to, you can then upgrade that ore smelter to the blast furnace. You're doing that because at the moment you're having a build-up of coils, because they don't run one-to-one with your glass sheets at the minute. So here I'll move the gem line over one and then build a bridge over so the stone can get crushed again. This should then make it one-to-one, so you'll get no build-up of coils this time. What I've done here, I decided to make the line a little bit bigger. Just a little bit, purely because the stone has to travel a little bit further, so it just gives you a little bit of room on a little bit more time on the line, so it doesn't clog it up. So it doesn't have to come to a stop at the start. You see, it doesn't stop-start. You'll see it processing. You'll see the stone coming through now. See there how it stops? That's why you add in the extra line. That should run one-to-one, so you'll have no waste glass. Then your next little upgrade, the big thing to save for this one, is you want the tempering forge. I think it's called the tempering forge. That'll double the value of your bars. You add that in just after the furnace. So here you'll notice a big increase in your money making, and this is now where you'll be wanting to save up for the alloy maker. Now I'll add in the alloy maker, which you can see just fits in. Remove the tempering forge because I don't need that now. That'll be put in after the alloy maker. You need a filter left. Made this one wider, I think. Yeah, just so I could add in the tempering forge. You could put it in there, it'll probably fit. I just think it looks rubbish when it goes in the side of it. I like it to actually go through it. I think that is pretty much the basic setup then. That'll get you decent money for a little while. To jump in the money again, but then you'll also notice the build up of the dust. So you got 3 there built up, 1 in the kiln and 2 dust. So what that means, you can now remove that blast furnace and put in the old ore smelter again, which gives you another little boost in money. And then what will happen is you won't have that build up again. It will run 1 to 1, so we're nice and even again. And this is a very easy setup for you to start. Just use this to build up your money until you can afford whatever you decide you want to build, a tablet factory or the power core. I wouldn't go for the laser ones until you've got like a bar to gem. I wouldn't go for that one. Tablet factory is probably my favourite one. It's the simplest build. I think it's just as quick as a power core, to be fair. Now you'll see here, they should run 1 to 1, so there shouldn't be any waste. And there we go, that's a nice simple base to begin with. I hope this helps. If so, please drop a follow and subscribe. Thank you for watching.